Patron, take them away.
And a warm welcome to one and all. And this is your first time here, I'm the big fella Scruff, trying to put trading in the real world. And that's what I'm about to do. I'm currently about to go into market on euro dollar. I'm a bit late to it because I ran over with the call this morning with the guys in the Discord. I'll kind of show you what that is. Each morning we have, well, each day rather, because it's split. Monday night, Tuesday morning, Wednesday night, Thursday morning, Friday morning. We get together and we have what we call a market call. It's where we have a Zoom meeting and we talk about the issue of the moment. And anyway, it ran over today, so I'm late. But I've already put this in. There's a video uploading for them as we speak. So they'll be able to follow along and see exactly what it is that I'm going to do. And it is going to be selling the euro dollar. There it is there. All right. Now, because I am late, what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep the trade. Well, actually, I've probably got a little minute to look at this and get into it. And then at the end of the trade, what I'll do is I'll come back and I'll tell you how it's being done. But essentially, if I just move this out to a 15-minute to quickly show you, get rid of that, we can see it's had a rejection of that level and it's pushing down. So I'm looking for a quick scalp down into sweeping these areas here. Okay. Now, I'm also kind of expecting it to move up, but I would like to push it down. Now we can put in some daddy levels, and as we can see, this red dotted line is pretty much the low of where the market has been. So that's what I'm looking at. But I think this section down here is possibly the trade, just down here. And then from there, drop it to a 4-hour. You can see the rejection coming in now. And again, down into this area seems reasonably viable, because if the market is to continue to the upper side, down onto there and a push up is not out of the realms of possibility. And then if we come down, there you are, you can see it there. So what we'll do is I'll drop a couple of orders in now and we'll see if we can get this show on the road. Bear with me just a second. Switch this all on. All fingers and thumbs today, guys, because it's kind of a big day in the Scruffy house. We're going off to get the keys for a new house today, so I'll just drop that under there, put a 10 pip in, that'll do. Right, so what I'm doing here, there we are. Okay, so I'll put 2 positions in so that I can kind of manage the trade, just like so. Put that down to there. All right. So when that one closes out, I'll pull this to risk free and let it run down into the other. I'm also looking to stage backwards to get a better price as well, because I only tip my toe in the water. And then once I'm happy, I'll start building the position. But let me run this out, and then I'll come back to you fully, because I'm trying to catch up at this moment in time. Okay guys, that's it, job done. It's done pretty much what I wanted it to do. It was a scalp trade, so I wasn't really fussed about massive moves, but it came down to where I wanted it to. It stalled at the point where I thought it would. I was hoping it might come down to chase this and this. May well do, but it's paid me. This is done, and I'll just reset and look to go to the next trade and work from there. That's essentially what trading is all about. So there you are. You can see all those have come in. You know, I break it up so collectively it makes half decent money. It just looks fragmented, but that's because I'm dipping the toe in the water and I'm just building positions over and over. That's all I do. Now, I was incredibly rushed when I was doing this, and it's not something that I like to sort of do, but the way I work is very simple. Everything's in the moment. It's not scripted. It's not rolled back or anything like that. It's just a case of, right, this is the chart, this is what I'm doing. But because I'm actually working when I'm telling you this, sometimes I've just got to stop and concentrate on the job. So what was the basis? Well, we'd identified this level here as a strong bounce point, which it is bouncing from. I thought, right, okay. Now, if it's going to push back up to here, it's going to want a good run at it first. And why? Well, it needs a lot of pressure to bash through this. Now, it's already been up here today, and then it's fell away. So the pressure is not quite there to break through. Okay. Take this to 4 hours, see what happens. And you can see it is moving down. Now, if this is moving down, and we put a fib, how far will this move down to? I'll just pull that up under there. Roughly around this area. So it is still feasible that it will look at these lows here. But we do have this level in the way, which it's stalling on. And I work from one point to the next point. Look at the hourly. And again, there's the stall. It's had one go last hour, and it's had another go this hour. Now, if it is pushing through, there's the swinging point that I could target. But you can see this level's holding it back. Until it gets under there, I'll start looking at a new arena. Now, my main arena is from that red line to the black one, because they're definitives. But I still pay a lot of attention to this. And why? Because look, it's respected over and over. And then if we drop it down into 5 minutes, again, you can see the bounce points clearly. Simple stuff, guys. Simple stuff. So it's a quick, easy trade. And I just wanted to sort of back up things that I talk about. Now, when it comes to trading, it's very easy to dissect it in one thing and another. But let's get something quite straight. All trading is a movement of the market, and you're trying to capitalize on it best you can. Now, if you want to be a hero and hang on to it, fine. You want to go for your 1 to 3 risk reward and it works for you, fine. Right? But what I'm driving at is, do what works for you. And if it's working for you, don't pull apart what somebody else is doing if it works for them. You know, as long as you make money at the end of the day, that's it. That's the be all and end all of the job. You know, did I end with more than I started with? Start with 0, end with 1. If you do that more than you get it wrong, you're on the right track. If you start pulling things apart, then you're not on the right track. And the reason being, you don't trust your trade in the first place. You look at the conditions, you trade what you see, and you take what the market's willing to give. That's it. That's trading in a nutshell. And I can't get it any blunter or cleaner than that. And one of the easiest things to do is chase the money. So if you're scaling in, well, it ran for me straight away. Fine. How many times does it run for you straight away? Not very many. So build a position up. Means you're getting a better price and you're capitalizing on it moving against you. And if it is moving against you and you're building a position up, it's cost you less anyway. So again, it's good business practice. And that's it. That's the essence of trading. But there you go. Live, broke down. Keep your trades as simplistic as possible and you'll be fine. So if you're stuck, very easy found. If you want to come along to the Discord, you find all of those links in the description and the comments. And that's it. I answer every single email and comment. And do subscribe. It motivates me to do more. And if you're stuck, I'll genuinely help you. So as always, guys, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.